Hey, so, just ignore this white area behind my head because, I'm vlogging in bed. Mm-hmm. That's right. In bed. All day. You like that? Um, I am, oops, I am vlogging in bed on my hard Tempur-Pedic pillow. Trying to make it a little softer. You might now have a nicer background. Just picture a nice little sunset or here. There you go. You got a background now. Better? Because I know it's probably I'm in the bedroom and I know it's probably a horrible just kind of so here we'll use this as the background. We'll use that. No, we won't. We'll just pretend we did. Okay, so just picture whatever you like up there. So, I can't get comfy on my pillow. So nice. All right, so what I want to talk about is probably something I've never, ever, ever talked about before. Because, guess what? I never had a reason to. Ugh, this camera. Okay, so I have a reason now. And are you ready to know what that reason is? Come here, Spike. Come on. Come on. I'm going to talk today about pigs. And no, not those oink oink cute ones, the other ones. The ones that drive around in their cars and talk on their cell phones when they're not supposed to. The ones that stop for coffee a gazillion times and pretend they're working. Yeah, those. Cops. Pigs. Well, we call them pigs. I don't know what you call them, but we call them pigs. And so guess what? Guess who got her first ticket? Me. Yep. On the 27th. 2 days after Christmas. Can you friggin' believe that? So here I was driving along, right, with Val. And we just got back from the movie store and I'm driving and it's raining out and it's freezing rain and the ground's icy, okay? So, now mind you, I have been driving for 16 years. I am now 30 years old, driving for 16 years. And so I'm driving along, I'm like, doo, and I see up ahead that it's raining and it's just icky outside and there was a light. And then there was a plaza. So, intersection, plaza. So here's me driving, okay, and here's where the cop would have been. And I'm like this, actually I don't really drive like that, I just kind of drive like this. But so I'm driving, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm like, it's yellow. Like, it was yellow before I admit that I ran a red light. I admit that. I even admitted it to the cop. But he didn't even give me a reason or like a thing to explain my story. I felt that it was safer to go through the red lights, then press on my brakes and probably spin out, maybe do some spins, some 360s, crash into another vehicle, even a pole or something, and cause a horrible, horrible accident. So I thought I did the right thing by going through the light because I saw there was no cars coming from this way. So, needless to say, yes, I did run a red light. I admit that. But obviously, I'm pleading not guilty because then I could at least get my ticket lowered to a parking violation. But, I mean, I was so upset. Like, I was driving and I go through it and I know I went right through it. I'm like, shit, I went through the damn red light. But It was the best thing to do, and right out of the corner of my eye, I saw that freaking pig just and get me. He put his lights on, and he thought he was all cool with his lights. Pulled me over, and so we're sitting in there in the car, and I'm like, what do I do? Because I've never ever gotten pulled over ever. I'm like, do I leave my car on? Do I shut it off? What do I do? So Val's like, just, you can shut it off. Just put your, your hazards on, whatever. So I did that. And now, mind you, this dick had to like blind me with his damn freaking lights behind me. Like he had to like blast all the lights on my car and in my face. So the whole entire time that I'm sitting there waiting for this guy to write up my ticket or decide whatever he wants to do, he has this light flashing in me. So I'm like this. I'm like, damn it. Put your light away. I'm like, I have a freaking headache. And then I'm like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. What am I going to do? Comes to my car, says license, registration, and insurance. He's like, do you know why I pulled you over? I'm like, I do. I do. That's exactly what I said to him. I said, yes, I do. I do. Because I knew we were at a red light. And I knew that it was safer for me to do that instead of slamming on my brakes and spinning out. So, needless to say, I have to go to court now on March 8th, which is our anniversary with Val. And I have to be there at 6 o'clock, and the court starts at 7. And the tickets are crazy expensive in New York, okay? I don't know how much they are in your city or state or country, but ours are crazy expensive. It's New York. So, I mean, even for a first offense, it would at least be $100, if not more. So, I'm hoping that I can get this freaking ticket down to a parking violation or a noise violation. Because, like, number one, at least let me explain myself. And then if you want to give me a ticket, then go ahead. So, but no, he didn't even give me that option, which kind of really upset me. Because I've never ever gotten a ticket. I've been driving for 16 years. 16. And I just now got my first ticket, 30 years old. And I have a feeling, I asked all my friends, I'm like, what's going to happen to me? What are they going to do? And they're like, well, you're going to probably have to pay a fine, which is not good because I have no money. And then, on top of it, I'll probably have to go to school. It's a 4-hour course, school. Like, what are you even going to teach me in a 4-hour course of going through a damn red light? I know what I did was wrong, but at the same part, I felt like it was right. Does that make sense? Like, on my ticket, I even wrote, roads were slick and slippery. I felt that if I braked, it would cause a spin out in the intersection and cause an accident. I mean, I flat out gave a reason, and I'm not lying. I know I ran a red light. I mean, but you obviously always plead not guilty, because if you plead guilty, you pay the maximum fine, and then you get points on your license, and you get a surcharge along with your ticket charge. You just get slammed, and you gotta go to school, everything. Now, the good thing about it is if you plead not guilty, you can get your ticket lowered to like either a parking violation or something. And with it me being my first offense, it helps me out a lot. But shit, I'm so upset about it because I'm a good driver, and I know I'm a good driver because, I mean, when I was in my car accident in 2007, it was the exact same rain conditions / ice conditions than it was on the 27th a couple days ago. So, I mean, in the car accident in 2007, I literally almost died. I mean, I literally almost died. Hence why I have all these neck problems and nerve conditions and stuff, is because I was hit by a drunk driver. Yeah. And you know what he got when he hit me and almost killed me? A slap on the wrist. Nothing. I mean, I sued him, but in the long run, he had nothing. So I only got a certain amount of money, which is, it's gone, obviously. It was years ago. But um, I don't think it wasn't fair because even my lawyer said at the time, he's like, just close it up, just take what you can get because you're not going to get anything else. I mean, this guy had nothing. He lived in a shitty apartment with, a shitty car with a shitty insurance, and he had nothing. So no matter how much we fought and fought and fought, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have brought up my lawsuit. So, but anyhow, that's a whole nother story. But it was the exact same conditions, and those conditions freak me out, and that's why, because when in 2007, when we were sitting there in those conditions, waiting for the guy in front of us to turn, we're sitting there, and all of a sudden, la la la, bam! And we got smashed by a drunk guy. And this guy was going 45 or plus and hit us tail end. Just, here we are, here he is, and he's just like, in the truck we were in, smushed. And my side was completely smushed, and they couldn't get me out. And they had to have like 8 or 9 guys to get me out of the truck. So, needless to say, yeah, those conditions freak me out. And I'm just really upset because... There's Spike. I'm just really upset, guys, because I've never ever had a ticket before. I'm a good driver. I know I'm a good driver. And I wish that the cop could have at least given me... At least let me explain myself. Like... I guess if you're going to be a dick, then fine, be a dick. But no offense to any cops out there. If you guys, my viewers, friends, whatever, have parents that are cops, no offense. I'm not saying all of them are like that. Because I have some really... My mom knows a lot of cops, actually. And a lot of them are so sweet. And they will do anything to help you. They're not out to get you for, like, little petty things. Now, if I was a cop, I would be out trying to get, like, murderers or rapists and stuff like that. I wouldn't worry about someone running a red light. I understand what I did was wrong, okay, I get it, but to slap me with a fine and probably make me go to school after I've been driving for 16 years and never had a ticket, I think I know what I'm doing. It's like everybody gets tickets at least once in their life. I mean, I have friends that get them all the time. I'm just really pissed off about it. So I needed to get that off my chest. I feel maybe this much better, but still. And Spike's doing some kind of acrobat. So I'm going to go. Peace and love. And, yeah, I love you guys. And I will talk to you guys soon. Okay. Bye. Oh, and let me know your, like my new socks. They're American Eagle. Look. Oh, it's half worn off. But it says American Eagle right there. I promise you it does. My mommy got these for me. Or maybe Val. I don't know. They both got me socks. American Eagle socks. La, la. So tell me your stories if you got tickets. I want to know. Yep. Tell us your story of tickets. Yeah, just tell me your story. Whatever kind of ticket it was. Speeding ticket. No seatbelt. Talking on your phone. We're all guilty of doing it. We all do it. And people that say that they don't do it, they're lying. They are. At least I'm honest about it. Alright, I'm gonna go now. Bye.